Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about my Patreon, but first of all I want you to take a look at this shirt. Look how awesome this shirt is. It even says here, Nyan Pasu. So yeah, I really like this shirt. My parents may disagree, but I like the shirt. Now that I've showed you the shirt, I gotta put on this hoodie because it's freaking freezing. Alright guys, now we're going to talk about my Patreon and why I made it and basically what incentives there are to being a Patreon. So let's jump over to the screen. Let's not make the same mistake as what we did on the Tiger Soul video. There we go. Okay, so as you can see here, my Patreon is www.patreon.com/keroppi_sensei. And you'll see over here, welcome to Keroppi. It's got my logo and everything. And then we've got different tiers over here. So it says here Patreon finally made, and you can click on continue reading and it'll tell you all the tiers. As you can see here, you know, I'll tell you what Marky's dumpling provider, which is $1 or more, what that entails, etc, etc. But I'm going to tell you all of that in this video so you don't have to read because I'm considerate. And I secretly want you to become a Patreon so I get money. First of all, is the Marky's dumpling provider. This is the $1 Patreon, basically. This is the entry level. So if you donate $1 every month to my Patreon, you'll get a special access onto my Discord. So this will be a Discord channel on my personal Discord where only Patreons can talk to me directly, and they'll ask, you guys can ask me any questions, etc., and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Usually within a day, that's for sure. Okay. However, if you do the $3.99 tier, which is the student tier, you get a lot more stuff. First of all, you get access to the Discord channel. There's a special voice channel that you'll be able to talk to me and ask me questions on a weekly basis. Depending on all the Patreons who are on the student tier, depending on your availability, we'll try to set up a time where everyone can be online at the same time. And we can just pop into voice chat and you guys can chat with me, ask me any questions, whatever you want. And so that's the second reward. The third reward is you're automatically going to be entered into a raffle for a week's worth of exit lag. Every month, I will pick out 3 winners and I will give these 3 winners a 1-week free exit lag code. So this will go on as long as you are a Patreon. At the end of every month, I will pick 3 winners. So you automatically are eligible for this raffle. And lastly, which I'm sure a lot of you guys really wanted to know, is you get access to the not safe for work videos. So what do I mean by not safe for work videos? It's simply the videos that I'm not allowed to post on YouTube or topics that I'm not comfortable talking about on YouTube. And I talk about this on a privated video where only my Patreons will have access to. So you guys will be able to get a special link where you click on it and it'll bring you to the video where you can see me review certain items and certain things and talk about certain subjects, which I am not allowed to talk about in this video. Here's a small teaser. So over here we've got 3 Tenga products. If you guys are not familiar with what Tenga is, it's a Okay, other than the student, the next one is the working class, which is the $10 per month. And if you're in the $10 per month, you basically get everything from the student tier. However, you also get a extra perk, which is I will teach you mechanics on the dungeons that you want to learn. Next one is the entrepreneur. So this one is $50 a month. I know $50 is a lot of money for a lot of you guys out there. However, I do compensate it by giving a lot of perks. So other than everything that you get from the working class, you also get free consulting regarding guild management as well as handling guild drama. As you guys have seen, I've been doing a lot of videos about, you know, psychology and about mindset and about attitude and stuff like this. And obviously, once in a while, you're always going to hit guild drama or you're going to hit some guild management issues. And so this I will give free advice, and I'll just see if I can do anything hands-on to help you guys, etc. Next is you're able to join my purple trains at least once a week based on availability. And lastly, you can pick my brain on management, self-improvement, and life advice. So this is the entrepreneur tier. And finally, we have the God tier. The God tier is $100 or more a month, and this basically gives everything that the entrepreneur has. However, it also has 3 extra perks. First of all is you get an inside look for what I do as a living, like my real life job and stuff like that. You have access to you have permission to ask me like how I run my business or how I solve certain problems, stuff like that in real life. And lastly, I'll make 1 video a month dedicated to you. Based on the people in the God tier, you guys will be able to select a subject or a topic that you would like me to cover, and I will cover it. For the last point on the 1 video can include not safe for work content. However, if it does include not safe for work content, I will only show it to the existing Patreons and I will not open it to the public. However, if it is a safe for work video, I will be able to show it to the public. And again, people in the God tier will have the choice to choose if they want me to release the video to the public or just leave it as private. So that covers all the different tiers. If you become a Patreon at the end of my videos, I will obviously post your name up there and give you like a Hall of Fame. And yeah, that covers my Patreon. Basically, I'm not expecting too much. However, the goal I have set myself is very high. And the main reason I set it this high is because if we can hit this amount, I'm able to spend a lot more time on YouTube, like a lot. So I'm really hoping to try to hit the mark. However, I don't have much expectation. So the way that my philosophy in life has always been hope for the best, but expect the worst, you know? And as you can see over here, my goal is $1,000 a month. And if we hit $1,000 per month, I'll open up my series of Tea with Kero to my Patreons and offer a new series called Therapy with Kero. So I've already been doing Therapy with Kero with a couple of my friends, a couple of my guild members, stuff like that. However, for privacy reasons, I've kept it private. You know, I've not recorded them, I've not shared them because they're personal. However, if said person is okay with me sharing it with the public, I'm more than happy to record it, help you guys out with some life advice, and then share it to the public to give, you know, free information to everyone and free advice, basically. And that is Therapy with Kero. So a couple examples of Therapy with Kero that I've done already, but I've not recorded or released is, you know, how to deal with depression, how to deal with severe anxiety. It's all about baby steps. It's really all about baby steps, 1 step at a time, always going at it and slowly overcoming your fears. More or less, it's something along those lines. However, obviously, every person has a different scenario, every person is unique, and their way of dealing with issues is different. But Therapy with Kero is basically how I talk with someone who has depression or has severe anxiety, and we go through the entire process of troubleshooting what they can do to improve their life or what they can do to make themselves feel better, to feel more motivated, more energetic, to pursue their goals, pursue their dreams. And that is Therapy with Kero. Therapy with Kero does take up a lot of my time, and I've only been doing it with people I'm really close with or people I really care about, mainly because it's still a work in progress. You know, I'm still relatively young. I'm 30 years old, so I don't have a buttload of experience in life, but I do have the experience of working from nothing to where I am now. But anyway, that is it for my Patreon. I'll leave the link in the description below. And then next up, I will probably be making a channel update where I thank everyone and where I talk about what is the future of my YouTube channel. But anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for your time, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
What can I say except you're welcome? For the heels, the